So the question isn't how can you find, why can't you just have some visible or anyhow conceivable traces? How can you find the girl, the woman you have to be pregnant, you want to fall in love? But the question is really where you can find it. Those are not two separate questions, but the same question. How and where? Or the more important part is where you can find her. Because as I have previously stated before the record, is how there are two separate stages. First, if you would know which girl you have to fight for, but without knowing what items, what solutions, what means you have to bring up to do it, just to know which person is the person you have to fall in love. The rest is the challenge. You have to find the items, to find the means, to find the situations, to find the other stuff. This is the challenge. But if you would know who is that person, after I thought about it, there is also the second part, but it's also the same part, which is where she is. ¿Dónde está ella? ¿Dónde está? Where she is. If you would know where she is, okay, let's say you should know who she is. If she is that or that or that. Because the question of the location is actually very similar, almost to 100% to the question of identity. So those can be one stage to find that person, and the second stage would be to find the items, to find the means, to adore that person, to make that person love you, to make that person fall in love with you. Because actually the accidental love is only maybe it's more like sensual, only corporal and temporal moment. You can fall with love with someone, but it's short. It's temporal, it's limited to some amount of time, and it's limited to this person's absence, to this person's existence. If this person isn't there, you can easily lose this feeling, because this feeling is very sensual. This is not something higher than your senses, than your touch, than your sight, than or anything like that. Sex, or maybe something like that, more very recent sex, but there is nothing more about it. So this kind of love, this eros, is very it's easy to break. It's fractional. No, you know what is, I like the word at the moment, but it's very, very temporal. Can be easily cracked. So if the true love must be at the above level.